Hey guys, Stephanie and Zoe here from Escape and Paint. I don't think you can see our words, so I'm just going to cut it off. Yep. Sorry. And you can't see your face, Zoe. Hang on, let me move that. There we go. Now she's there. Zoe and I are going to do working on a couple of projects we got going on. Trying to get some gifts for a friend that's getting ready to move, ready to rock and roll. We hate to see her go, but she and her husband are moving to be near their kids and family in the Dallas area. And while they will be missed, they will be missed, but we need to get these done if she's gonna take them with her when she goes. So what we're doing today is Zoe's gonna be working on a laundry room sign. We have a stencil from Essential Stencils, Stencil of the Month Club. Can you hand it here for just a second? And this lady is a quilter, so I'm going to use this lovely quilt design as a background. I have masking. I have some tape on here where we laid it out on above our wood to see where we needed the corners and edges to be.
Caesar, stop messing with me. Stop looking baby's ear.
And I'm going to be working on one that's love someone with cystic fibrosis. It was a shirt or something that she saw, so she liked the design. And I'm sorry, the dogs just decided to go nuts at this exact.
And by nuts, it means that our antisocial lady dog is being pestered by our puppy.
Yes, they are.
And by pestered, I mean he's literally sniffing and licking her face.
Each other. So we're going to be working on doing a couple of different projects at the same time. So when y'all pop on and join us, just say hi, let us know where you're watching from, and we'll go from there. All right, so the shirt had a dark canvas, so I'm going to be doing a dark background, so I'm going to be doing black. And Zoe and I have decided that we want red, white, and blue to be the quilt background and wording. Here's the stencil that I made for the laundry room sign, because she liked the scrolly looking stuff on it. And so I'm going to set this over here. So I didn't put tape on yours. While you're doing that, I will get this, and don't forget to get the sides on that, babe.
Okay.
No, you go. I'm just being mother. I'm just being a mother. Alright, guys. Okay. It's just been one of those days. Every time we turn around, there's something, or some dog, needing attention. Needing my attention now. And it's like, dog?
That or
you don't really want my attention that much.
That or the paint just mixing with black paint and driving you crazy.
Oh, that would be Zoe's conundrum of the day.
What I get for trying to paint symbols on desks.
Zoe got her a new desk this weekend, and she is attempting to
paint on it.
Paint on the surface of the desk. Oh, and I found my ruler.
Oh, there it is.
You're dripping paint on the side there, Ben. Just so you know. Just as FYI.
Kind of figured that would happen.
I kind of did too, but I wasn't stressing over it. So.
But I'm painting character symbols because why not? Because those are my favorite characters. I think they're awesome and cool, and I kept trying to paint a symbol. And if you've ever worked with yellow paint before,
yellow is very thin, and you need to mix it with white or put white behind it.
I did. I had a white background that I was working on, but the black paint was still slightly.
Oh yeah, you gotta
wet.
let it dry completely.
I thought it was dried completely.
Not all. Look, don't get defensive with me. I'm just saying. Yeah, there's a lot
of. It's a default setting,
of.
Mom. It's a default setting. The defensive is a default setting. I'm gonna say.
Hopefully, just for the teen years.
Hopefully, but you can thank my brothers for my default.
I can thank hormones for your default setting because we're all. All right, so I'm gonna grab my scraper real quick so I can smooth this out. Nice flat.
I heard grade my scraper. My ears. I don't think they'd be working. I got paint right here.
We'll be okay. We'll wipe it up when we get done.
Oh, that's a lot of paint.
What? Oh, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Okay, so I'm going to move this out of the way for just a second. And then I'm going to do that canvas in just a second. But I needed to get this on here right back. Alright, so I've got the laundry room ready to rock and roll when she's ready for it. We'll get to that point. Look, I'm going to tape it. Never mind, I'm going to set it right here. Okay, that was clear.
Sorry about that.
Hey Tammy, Zoe turned the blow dryer on, so I was turning our sound off so it didn't blow everybody's eardrums. No worries, it's gonna have to happen several times today because I'm gonna have to get this done. But Tammy and I are gonna be live on her page, Painted Soul Studios, on Thursday, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure. We're gonna be painting some butterflies. Beautiful butterflies.
I'm a beautiful butterfly.
Yes.
That's what.
Yes. Alright, but tonight we're working on some other projects. I just wanted to let everybody know that I will be a guest on Tammy's page Thursday. I don't think it's going to cover all the wood up, so I'm not worried about that. We just need to get it on there and dry, okay?
I know,
Zoe?
I'm just trying to get all the right stuff on the brush.
Worked in?
Yep. Yep.
I'm just trying to get a nice even coat of the black on here because this is going to be my background. Sorry I was holding it up so that...
I apologize in advance for any weird sounds you hear. That's probably me.
That or the dogs.
That or the dogs, but most likely me because it's either weird noises or Barbie songs.
Well, do me a favor and don't sing, otherwise Facebook is going to mute us and take it off.
Yeah.
Yes, we will be doing it Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern, which is 1 p.m. Central. So, y'all will have to check out Painted Soul Studio. If Tammy doesn't put a link in there to her page for us, then I will put a link in there when I get done painting myself black.
And got red water on.
Do me a favor and be a little more careful with the water flicking.
I'm trying. This is not a fun brush to try and clean.
Hey, do me a favor, just set it in the water unless you're going to use it. You can use a smaller one if you want to for the stencil area. You go around over there, there's a blue one that's circled that has a flat surface that's great for the stencil. Okay.
It's blow dry time.
Okay, we're gonna turn the blow dryer back on. So give me just a second, so that we don't want to blow everybody's eardrums with the hair dryer. Hang on. Okay, we are back. We have some sound. She's got the board red and ready to roll.
Ready to be blued.
Ready to be blued out. Okay. Had a funny colored spot here in the middle of mine. And I'm doing, I believe it's an 11 by 14. Let's see. Yeah, it's an 11 by 14. Canvas that I'm gonna put some stuff on.
Hey Mom, I think we got the tape slightly off because I think this looks better.
Well, how about that side's way far in and this side's not quite in?
But this is still in the middle more.
Alright, hang on just a second, folks. Hand it here. Look. It is an 11 inch, so 5.5 is the midpoint, right? So we're gonna mark it at 5.5. We're gonna come back to 5.5, and we're gonna go across the midline, and it is 7.5. So 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. then 4 inches right in the center. So that dot right there, where the centerpiece needs to go, we can touch it up with some red when we get done. But the very center of that one piece needs to go there. The crazies of projects.
Ha ha.
That's the center of that piece.
The very center is on the button. Get it crooked!
Okay. Okay, no big. All right, sorry. We're just trying to work out the
Little details.
the details of some of this, because we're putting the Essential Stencils stamp of the month quilt stamp. We're using it that I think Melissa Miller's rustic sawmill designed for it, and it's really cool. I love it. Okay, so gotta pull up my reference photo real quick for myself, because I know this has a specific way it's supposed to look, or semi-specific. I know about how I'm doing this. This is going to be a very layered project. That's all that I can say.
What is
For
that?
sure. Okay. Alright.
You're like, why are you talking about bananas?
Bananas and pajamas, huh?
No, I was just talking about bananas. I didn't say anything about pajamas.
This time, shall we bring up the bananas and pajamas dancing?
It never had anything to do with pajamas, okay?
I think it was inspired by Dancing Bananas and Pajamas.
I don't know. I was just a bored child.
She made up a song when she was little, so I'm harassing her about it right now. Okay, so this should be dry, and I'm looking at my photo, which is going to have someone with cystic fibrosis down here. And then I'm going to edit my gnome and his head, but I need to put the E in the back and the V. And the L. Let me pull this up.
I wonder if Facebook will get mad if I sing that song.
Probably. Because the people who made the song don't want anybody singing it without their permission.
But the song was my song because I made it up.
Oh, that one? No, I don't think they'd care. Banana splits are funny when they're on TV and dancing.
And yes, that is how a 7-year-old's mind works.
Yes, most definitely. Okay, so I'm going to do the E. I'm gonna pencil in a line. This edge, kinda in here. So that maybe as I get over here. This is 14, so the center needs to be at 7. That's go at 7. Okay, I think that's gonna work really well. Okay. Who's still with me? I know I'm a I don't guess I rubbed this one down very good because I don't have it ready to peel off as well as I should. Alright, so who else has got gift ideas going through their mind like no one else's business? Since we did Christmas in July, I've had several different Christmas gifts and as ideas coming through my mind. Okay, I'm gonna put this down right here. What?
When your mother, the face of a child whose mother, or a teenager whose mother makes them think about gifts and art at the same time, and you just think. But I might have just found something that I make for.
Okay, that'd be cool. I'm gonna push this under from. I'm gonna flip this canvas over and kind of smooth that into the area. What did I do with the?
And I know exactly how I'm doing it because I can make the stencils without using stencil stencils.
Cool. Okay, now I'm gonna remove my transfer tape. Oh, y'all can't see what I'm doing. I'll try and pull it up a little bit. All right, y'all. I'm trying really hard
You think I
for
go?
this to work. All right, so.
Thinks she did a good job.
Oh, we won't know until you pick it up.
Hold up.
Let's see if we need to do it again in a minute. Yeah. Did a good job. I think it looks really good. Especially for your first stenciling job with that kind of a stencil.
Wait, did a very good job. She is very proud of herself.
Very good. Yep.
What do I do with it?
Probably ought to go ahead and take it to the sink.
Meat will be back.
Thank you. Alright, and I'm just peeling the transfer tape, getting it on the back of, with the back of the canvas, not having a board or anything behind it is kind of tricky sometimes.
You okay?
Yeah, I just was scraping it down and caught the edge of it and it went under my fingernail instead of. No, it's not. Alright. Well, we'll see if this is gonna work like I'm hoping it. I might need to. This is not peeling up very easily, which peel that up. Alright, so I'm gonna scrape that down from behind again, and I'm gonna get that smooth on here. I'm using the stick on because of the words. I do some stencils. I don't do a lot of them, and I've gotten where I'm kind of in favor of the essential stencils over any of the others that I've ever made or done. But okay, I think I'm going to start with a really light purple. This one's called Wisteria. It's Deco Art, and I'm going to stencil it for these words. The big thing about using stencils, and probably my bad for not telling Zoe, is not doing too much paint at one time. You can always go and add a second layer if you need to. You can't easily remove other layers, if that makes sense. remove the excess. So. Y'all can say hi and let me know you're watching. It'd be greatly appreciated. Okay. You leave it in the sink?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll get it the rest in a minute. Alright, so what is everybody else working on right now? Anybody else working on anything? Jan, we had the hairdryer going when you popped in at first, so I didn't know if you are still here or not. I hate to run the hairdryer and then like blow everybody's eardrums out. Because it's right here by the camera. But I know that sometimes, at least on TV, or not TV, when you're videoing, that sometimes you got to do what you got to do and turn it on. Like Zoe's taking a reading break so that she can read for a minute while it's drying.
At first, I was like, nobody's gonna notice. Then I realized,
you're kind of on the camera there.
you can see me.
You're not centered in the camera right now, but I can fix that.
No.
There you go. Now you're a little more. Pumpkins. Tammy's working on pumpkins, huh? I'm thinking I've got some more pumpkins in my future too. Alright, Zoe, I need a little bit of that red that you had. Not a lot. There, that's more than I need. I'm not going to wipe the purple out of it because it's kind of in the middle of this word here. Alright, Tammy, if you didn't put a link to Painted Soul Studio in here, then we need to remember to get one in here because we talked about how we're doing that Thursday.
C-H-A-O-L. How do you spell
C-H C-H chair. A-O-L towel. Coal. That's kind of like coal, right? No, coal is O-A-C-O-A-L. So, towel. Alright. Try not to mess this up too bad. I got a little further over with the red than I intended. Alright, I'm going to rinse this one out real quick. I think this is dried just long enough. Peel it up. That. Hey Zoe, can you reach the coffee cup with our stuff? There, I can't. Hang on 1 second.
Oh. Yeah.
I have a thing of weeding tools that I needed to get to pull out the.
I'm trying to hide the cover of the book so nobody sees. I don't want to.
Well, as long as you're not reading it aloud, I guess. Alright, so Zoe, you about ready to turn that dryer on and finish drying it for me so we can get moving? Alright, I have a black. Alright, give me 1 second and I'm going to turn the volume off again for a minute so she can blow dry. Putting stencils on canvas is not easy when they're stickable if you don't have something under it because the...
What did we do with mine? I should probably get some to put this back in the bottle with. I'm not really.
Alright, so I'm trying to get this peeled for you today. Alright.
Just this kind of makes me worried about when I go into
You go and do
mine in my room on my desk.
yours in your room. Why?
Because if you're having this much trouble sticking it up-
No, it's just it's on a canvas. It's not on a flat, smooth surface. This is gonna go on way easier on that board that you're working on for the laundry room sign,
and on my desk, probably.
and on a desk. Yes,
Because it's going on
that's
the top.
right. Right. Okay, so
I have to take all of them.
okay. Well, I'm gonna leave this right here on the light. You tell me when you're ready for it. And in the meantime, I'm gonna be attempting to peel up the E. You need some help?
Yeah. Look at this.
I have a free hand.
Yes. I've got paint all over my fingers. I've got paint on
see
two
why
of them.
it's taking the cap off around it. And that kind of tends to.
Well, that wasn't it. It was because I was trying to get the blue paint up, and my fingers kept, and I accidentally stuck one of my fingers in the red paint, and then I didn't realize it. But when I did realize it, I'd already stuck the top of my pinky
In the
into
red
my
paint.
other finger.
In the other one. It's okay.
Okay?
It's okay. Alright, so you can see my original has some stripes and some dots and different letters and some different things. So I'm putting down each letter individually rather than trying to figure out where the V goes over the E and all that kind of stuff. This one had some stripes going this way. So I think what I'm going to do, I'll just line up with that line. Put on some pencil lead. I do not happen to have, and it just shipped today, another of my stencils that's coming that is a patterned stencil, and I could have laid it over this, and that would have been so awesome. Okay, hang on 1 second, baby, while I got this down. I don't want
Still, it looks like I still have paint on my fingers, but not that more. So I don't try to put it down.
to. Okay, well, we have some paper towels.
I'm fine. I've already dried it off.
Okay, that's upside. If you're doing it towards you, it's kind of upside down. Alright, so I'm going to do a lighter purple and one stripe, and then a darker purple and another stripe. So I'm trying to decide. I'm thinking I'm going to do, it's called diazonine purple. It's pretty dark. And then I've got purple pizzazz. I'm not real sure. That should stay down okay. That's under the other one. Where
Problemo.
that was all the other one. The bottom you're going to have toward the center of your spot as well. Oh, this one's the one that's broken. Of course, leave me to pick up the one that's broken. Got purple pizzazz. Whoop, that's way too much. Well, I bet that's my base color for all of them. What do you bet? No. We shall see. And then here's a bright plum is the color. It's a craft art. Stick it over here. I'm just gonna see. Oh, it looks awful close to that other one. Nope. Thank you.
You do it to me though.
I'm the mother. It's my privilege.
But I'm the only daughter.
Okay,
I'm
so
the
be
favorite.
real careful with this one because you do have a lot of curly cues that you're going to be trying to keep down. Hey, I'm reminding you that that one's where it's going to get tricky peeling that one up. All right, guys. Sorry for the sidetracks. I'm trying to get everything lined out and lined up. I've got several little brushes over here that I'm trying to decide which one I want to use. I'm kind of liking this purple more than I do the other one. Did you take the?
Is this thing that? But only the inner part of it. I'm very confused.
I'm gonna probably go around the edge of this with a hint of white just so it pops when I get done.
Behave you.
I'm gonna do my other, and I'm bringing it from the edge of the stencil toward the project.
Behave. Behave.
It may well need a coat to get it enough. I may want to get a bigger brush. I'm just not sure. I want it to go over and go crazy. Thank you.
Near the bird. Near the bird. There's some over here making weird faces.
As long as you remember that these are your faces that are going to stay on Facebook.
I mean, if it's don't want to wear. That's that.
Okay.
Am I using this or are you using this?
You can use that one if you like.
I don't know what I'm using.
You can use a brush or you can use that. Just remember to do it gently. I can't figure out. I think this bouncer is still in the box from this weekend, but traveling to a paint party. And
I'm still spraying it.
you had company. It's okay. All right, guys. Okay.
I am focusing.
I'm talking to me. All right. All right, Mary, Tamerlyn, Tammy put the link in there for us for Painted Soul Studio. If y'all type that into your search bar, it'll bring it up real quick and real easy for us, and it'll make it where you can find me Tuesday at 2 o'clock Eastern time, 1 o'clock my time, painting on her page. Okay, so I think I want to do the medium shade of purple as my next color. I did not wash the darker one out. I kind of didn't care if there was a few little. Whoop, I just did the wrong one. That does make a difference. Which, big deal, because I'm just going to scoot over here and cover it up. There we go. Alright. Grab the right one this time, Steph. I keep reaching over here to grab just a little bit more. Put it on here. And this is a personal gift. I haven't tried to use anybody else's design for my profit. Don't think that the friend has the t-shirt and she just really liked it and thought she'd like something that would last a little longer. So we're doing one. It probably won't be exactly like hers anyway, the original, because I am not a photocopy machine. Alright.
Oh, I'm humming. If it isn't ring song, music that's in my.
It's okay. So, Zoe, you're going into the 10th grade now. Are you ready?
Focus on
I'm focusing. I'm just trying to focus on some conversation that can be had while we're painting. Why not?
Oh, it's cool.
I think it'll be fine. I think you'll do fine. I know it's not your favorite thing to do, but you're good at it and you give it
I don't
best
think it's
effort.
a school I'm so much worried about. I'm just. I don't know.
You don't know what?
I don't, I don't know how I feel about going up.
Getting closer to graduating.
That's probably part of.
You nervous? Why? Am I not preparing you?
It's not. I don't know. Do you feel like? I think a lot of people know what you're
Do you see both of them, Linda? Linda says she loves it. Alright. Reveal time. Reveal time. Reveal time. Reveal time. Okay. So. I was telling everybody a minute ago, Linda, that I'm not 100% certain that it is going to be exactly like the original. I did it close. Oh, there's the heart. He clicked earlier and I couldn't find it. All right. Okay. Alrighty. So there is the E. Now I've got to do the V. What are you looking at, babe? Okay. Okay, guys. Try and make this stick at least closer to my. Okay, I need to trim this up. Can you crop it in where we can see Zoe's a little better? Less of my stuff over here, Bob. So I'm trimming my stencils just a little bit. And I really need to let that dry a lot more. Zoe's fanning hers. I think we're going to mute the microphone for just a second so that we can kind of work on doing the blow dryer real quick. All right, boss man, let's turn the audio back on for me. Yay, yay. Okay.
You've been mentioned, Dad.
All right, I'm putting the V down. Hopefully, I have a thing of markers behind here because I don't have a thing that will let me get these stencils stuck down real well without peeling and misshaping them. So.
Or shaping the canvas itself.
Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to peel this up. So, what is everyone doing tonight? What's everybody up to tonight? Okay, crazy. What? What are you in?
Yeah, we have the white cloth.
But then you may have to touch it up with a little bit of.
I did.
Okay. Well, we've got wipes here too.
Touchy. Well, it was already dried, so it was gonna mess up something. So I was like, you know what?
This I've never had this much trouble with this stuff. Guess maybe because it's just an individual letter. I don't know. Usually don't have so much trouble. This letter was originally another set of stripes going another direction, but I think what I'm going to do with it is do the dots. Do it polka dotted. I think I'm going to do it polka dotted. I think I'm going to take this one. A different shade of purple. Kind of bothered me for a minute. I was trying to figure out what was making noise. Zoe was fanning it, and I've got a roll of some carbon paper up there where I make tracers, and the paper we trace it onto canvases and stuff with, and onto our boards and stuff when we trace it out to draw it, which another time this might be a better, if I do anything like this again, that might be a better way to do it, is to trace it out and draw it. This is really not wanting to cooperate. I think she's going out the room the other way. Hey, can I get a favor from you? In that middle box of the travel stuff from the paint party Saturday is my round sponge stampers in the middle box there. If I take that top box off, there should be one of those 3 boxes there that has the yellow sponge stampers in it. It might be on the bottom. Please and thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. So,
I need to wipe really quickly.
we might should have put a little bit of painter's tape down there. Too. Now, do I want big dots or do I want little dots?
Not putting it more. That's how it's out now.
It'll be okay. You can hit it with a little bit of red after you get done. I frequently have to. It's just how it goes. It's okay. Alright. So, I think I'm going to do... Y'all tell me, do you think I should do big dots or little dots? Big dots or little dots? Big dots, little dots. Zoe's okay. Zoe's voting for both. So do the baby dots in the really light color.
If you look at the picture, Mama, you can see both have a small.
Yeah, but we're making it our own, so we'll do some. Hey, do I do the big dots in the lightest color, or do I do what color should I do them in then?
That I don't.
Okay, this will fit in the littler one pretty easy, without having to make a new pile of paint.
Do the light on the smaller one, do that one, and then do this one on the bigger one. Then you have 2 different colors and 2 different sizes.
Okay. All right.
So let's dry, and then it's done. Let's stop painting before I get more white paint off the canvas and I have another freak out.
Yeah.
That's how my brain.
And I know that in the end you'll be fine. There's no need to panic.
I tried to stop myself.
Okay, you need to blow dry. Give me a second, I'll turn it. Okay, dryer warning, we're turning off the volume again. Rebuild time. She's doing so awesome over there, y'all. I think she's doing fabulous. Where did my wipe go that I just had? There.
I don't know.
What's the matter?
Another word.
Be okay. We'll get-
There's they spread a little.
It'll be okay. We can touch it up. Okay. Here is a
Honestly, I
hook.
think it looks kind of cool like that. But
Okay. Well, I like the rustic look to it. If that helps you feel any better, because it adds to
that's
that.
what I was thinking.
All right. So far, so good.
Just don't-
Now then, let's see if we can get our Nomi Gnome on here. Whoops. And I'm going to do it in white and paint over it. What?
No, man, you can't.
Nomi. Ha ha ha. You so funny. Okay.
I live with my dad. What can I say?
You're so punny. That's our joke, y'all. That's our running joke between us. Her dad's always full of puns and sillies and stuff like that. And her brothers have picked it up, so everybody's kind of full of sarcasm. So she and I tell everybody that they're so punny. And they're being their sarcastic
Because
puns.
that's about the majority of what we can do.
Well, I can do more, but I don't. I choose to be a nice person. Oh, I might need to try that a little bit, huh? Actually, I can just. Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want it to mess up my purple on there.
Ooh.
I will be having to touch up the edges of the black. That's not too bad. Alright, Boo, I'm running out of space for the.
You can throw all this away.
Would you like me to set that right over there so you can reach it? And just throw it straight down? Does that help?
Yes.
Okay. You liking it so far? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do one more real quick drying spell. I didn't do it really thick, so I didn't think it would be very thick. Alright, Tammy. Pray for me, honey, because I'm trying to get this gnome on here, and he is just not wanting to cooperate. It's final. Just not wanting to cooperate.
Do you know they had lines you have to pull up too? Like go around the globe.
I knew some of them did. I thought I'd gotten them all. Since it was a basic outline. Apparently not. No big.
No, but you know, I just noticed it when I was pulling the.
Alright.
Putting the stencil on there.
Yeah.
Capital. It needs a little touching. Ow!
Dude.
I tried to put it down and stab myself. Typical Zoe move.
Okay. And I think I'm gonna do a different kind of hat on it than the hat that was in it. Maybe not perfectly different, maybe not exactly the same. Because this has got a different hat than the other one. I was trying to get a basic shape going. And I'm gonna not have that round. So I'm just gonna go over him with some white, I think. Just to give him a great background back here. Alright. You need to touch it.
Okay.
Then you're done. You got it, girl. You got it. Awesome. All right. I'm just gonna. I'll add some details and pretty him up. Get a shape in here. Gotta get a.
Talk.
No, Zoe, I was talking about mine. Why would I talk about yours? You did a great job on it. I think you did perfectly awesome.
I thought you were gonna make a cat pun, and I was like, really?
No. Okay. That up. Now, this up. I'm gonna dry it for a second.
Yes.
Emily's coming tonight, so if you don't mind going and letting her in, she might be at the front door. Okay. I was afraid these wouldn't stay down well.
Sorry.
You okay? I'm sorry.
You're fine. I was just trying to get out of your way, and I almost.
It's okay. We'll be alright. Alright. Well, I have some company arriving for tonight to do some oil therapy stuff. So it looks like I'm going to be having to pop off here. That'll give Mr. Gnome a little time to dry. And I'll finish him up either later tonight or tomorrow. And I may pop on live. And it is going to be super cute. It is going to be super cute because it is just so adorable. When you look at the picture of it that somebody else made was really cute. And like I said, I'm trying to make it our own at the same time. By doing that thing. So I think it's going to turn out really cute. All right, guys. Well, let's. Is she here? Anyway, we've got company that's supposed to be coming. Let me see. I think I'm gonna try and get. I'm gonna wait and save the ribbon for after.
No, but the people with the lake across the street seem to have something going on. It sounds like things.
Oh, okay.
And then people on the other side of
Okay, no worries.
are doing the yard, so
All right. So rather than paint him too much, I'm gonna go ahead and put the L. I think I'm gonna tilt it a different way. What do y'all think? Instead of it going like this and covering up most of my nose.
okay.
Should I do it, Zoe? If I do it this way, I don't cover up too much of him, but he's way below them. But or I could do it like this, where he kind of is tipping in.
Tip the L in.
Tip the L in.
L.
Okay. She says tip it in, so we're gonna tip it in. I'm gonna scoot this over to the side. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead while we're waiting on. I got somebody coming over for some oil stuff, and when she gets here, I'll have to go. But all right, Zozo, you get it all fixed?
Yeah.
All right. Can y'all see this? I am so proud. My girl. Okay, hang on. Let me turn around this way so you can read it. Did the laundry room. Alright, Zoe, I see one thing I need you to fix. The blue right above it. Just that little bit right there. You see it? Your skill is growing, my child. Your skill is growing.
You haven't seen where I made the symbols on my board.
No, I'm talking about your stencil using skills, child.
I made my own stencils by hand with paper and scissors.
Okay. Oh. I won't argue with you doing that. Alright.
I was very impressed with myself, so I was like, I don't want Mom to have to make a bunch of stencils for this, but I really don't want to have to try and trace it out. Because that's not easy.
I don't know, you get some carbon paper, lay it down.
Well, the thing is like, I'd have to still have to trace it out by hand, or I could just cut it out and then use, like, marker or pen or Sharpie or something, which I ended up using the paint markers and tracing all the symbols.
Okay, I think I'm going to do a light purple for the background of the L. And then we can add... Okay, hang on. I know that I will need some, but I'm trying not to get too much. I don't like having it on the plate, getting it all in the way, and mixing it with other colors accidentally when I don't want to. At the same time, I want enough that I haven't. Whole bunch. Yep, once it works.
So I've had this conversation. So what I was talking about thing is, I've had this conversation where which one of the Rosie they are, and I was thinking about doing their symbols on
Oh, that'd be cool.
and giving those to them because Clint and Jacob both agreed wholeheartedly with what I said they were.
Oh, cool. That's awesome. Okay, I'm going to put just a little bit more on here because that white is really shining through on that end. Alright, guys, bear with me. I'm trying to get most of it done. Zoe's doing some minor touch-ups on that edge. Oh, okay.
Shut up, you annoying mutt.
Don't be rude, Zoe. I mean, she totally is right now, but she's probably needing to go.
Or she just doesn't like,
or she just wants to go outside and chase things and sniff the ground. That's what she does.
Or
regularly.
No, that's what Rosie does. Maggie just sniffs the ground, and if it's sunny outside, lays on the ground like a lazy bum.
Very much so. Okay. I'm going to go ahead.
And she's cute and everything, but I'm just stating facts. A lot. A lot.
do some darker. I like that very brush. Look. What do you think? The streaks? Do you like the streakity look? I'm not loving them.
I like it. No, don't switch it. Switch it the other way. I'm looking through that camera because that one's up just. You can actually.
There we go. The laundry room. Looks good.
She's so happy.
Who's that?
Sally.
This
I
one?
sent her something on TikTok that I found where it's like two of the actors in the original Hamilton cast met at on set
Yeah.
proposed to her.
Aw.
And I sent the TikTok that I found.
Aw.
And it was so cute. I'm just full of love right now.
Oh. Alright, y'all. Got all kinds of strange little shapes.
Look at this hand. This is what happens when you're right-handed and try and draw a line. Like,
Okay, I like that better. A little bit. Not really.
try and take video.
Please don't refer to the idiot. That's
Try and take the dingoes out.
probably be appreciated if you take the dingoes to another room. Yes,
Look at their face. He's so pretty.
yes, there's a precious.
No,
Her
Caesar,
is
I
the
don't want
precious
you.
one.
We're not mine. Go away. Stop bothering.
No, but it would be
Mom.
appreciated if you take all of them with
I'm
you.
trying. I'm stuck.
Okay, I'm just. You said no, I don't want you to go away, and I'm like, no, I need you to take him with you.
Well, I was trying to pet Rosie, and Caesar's over here, like, pushing her backwards, like, this is mine.
And you take those things when you go. And just get them in the water for me. There should be a cup sitting over there if you need one. Thank you. There we go. Now I'm happier. Now I'm happier. How about y'all? What do y'all think? I think that'll be okay. I think it's gonna look alright. Now, to dress my gnome. May need to let this dry, and I'll probably have to come back and finish the gnome tonight or tomorrow. And I've got the rest of this to help me put over the top of that to keep it from getting all messed up when I go to do it in a minute. Go do the rest of it. Well, thank y'all for popping in and hanging out with us while we were doing this. Appreciate you taking your time to join us. Zoe's gone to take care of the dogs, so, and wash some brushes out for me. So, thank y'all for coming and watching, and we'll catch y'all later.